RedHook dropped their new album Mutation.
Fuck
I've
yeah,
been
they
waiting for
did.
days like these. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yup. This record is fucking infectious. Incredible. I love this record a lot. Okay, let's talk about it. So, Red Hook has been consistently releasing singles, since the second half of last year.
Yeah, I feel like it's been at least
It's
all
been a
year.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing with Red Hook is all of their music is very catchy. It's all infectious. It's all just poppy, but still has that rock metal core edge to it. And I love it so much, especially with Emmy's vocals. Oh, I don't know what it is about them, but her vocals are just so fucking fun. They're fun, they're bouncy, they're kind of sassy. I love that shit so much. She has one of those voices where it's like something you're gonna remember and something that you're gonna be like, oh wow, that's unique and I want more of that. So it's
Mhm.
fucking awesome. I always compare like those type of uh voices that stand out like the Kellen Quinns and like the Vic Fuenteses where it's kind of like you don't hear that shit, so people usually latch onto it because it's something unique.
Yeah.
Shout out Emmy. Big
Shout out
time.
Emmy.
Yes. This record is so fun. It hits a couple different nerves, obviously, because they're just a couple different topics touched on, which is great. So, but the thing is, they do talk about heavier or just kind of like more personal topics,
Hmm.
but they're able to still make it a bouncy and catchy song, which is great. I love when bands can do that, and you love when bands can do that. Fucking awesome. My personal favorites, Cannibal is still my fucking favorite. That song is so fucking good. Such an attractive song. Big fan of that shit. Great, great shit. Also, Loki's feature on it is insane. I loved the combination of those two bands.
Hmm.
Great. I also really liked Party Zombie, Dr. Frankenstein, which was all I'm pretty sure was Party Zombie a single?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think it was. Okay, good. I was okay, so two out of the three of my favorites are singles, which is fine. Um, but really big fan of this fucking record. I love this shit. So catchy, ass shakers, start to finish. Great record.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this record. We
Mhm.
found them with their last album, Postcard from a Living Hell. We had them on the podcast to chat about
Yep.
it. It was a great time. And that record was super cool. It was one of my favorites of last year. Totally fucking blew me away. It was
And
one.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
on your album of the year list.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was one of those big discoveries for me last year. So when they started dripping out singles this year so soon, I
Mhm.
was like, there's no way there's another record.
There's no way you guys already have something fucking cooked up.
Yeah, and here we are, November 25th, chatting about their new album.
Like take a breather, guys.
Um,
Take a little nap, maybe.
I loved Postcard from a Living Hell because it
Mhm.
blended, pop punk as well as had some heavier moments, the occasional breakdown, but it was more so of a pop punk focused record, a lot poppier
It was,
sounding.
yeah.
What was attracting me with these singles is it was getting heavier a lot faster. It was even if it wasn't breakdown, just the vibe of the song was heavier and darker.
Yeah,
Which
darker. Yeah.
yes, and this album perfectly encapsulates that vibe. There's a lot of heavier sonic moments on the album, as well as just it being a darker and heavier feeling album, which all adds to the vibe and actually makes those actual heavy moments on the album hit even harder. Like a breakdown like Cannibal hits 10 times harder because of how dark the album is. Yeah, big fan of this one. I like Breaking Up With because it is like
That's a good one.
yeah, it's like a dancey moment. The chorus on that is super catchy as well. I also like Bomb.com, one of the
Bomb.com.
yeah, one of the heavy tracks. And shout out to Cannibal as well. I'm naming all singles. I promise. I listen to the record and I think it's dope. But there were so many singles, and
it was like half the record,
yeah,
to be fair.
yes,
Yeah.
and they're so strong, and the entire album is so strong. But spent a lot of time with those songs, and I've been digging them a lot. Overall, an incredible record, another fucking banger. I fear
Another
that
limp banger. Come on,
fear,
guys. Go on.
I fear this band cannot be stopped. I'm super into this, stoked to check it out some more and spend a little bit more time with it. And at some point, I it's not a want, it's a need. Them over here in the U.S. I'll go. I will go anywhere. New York,
Exactly.
sign me up.
Count me there. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn right.